Okay, so let's talk a little bit about. You are aware of this situation, right? The level 1 and level 1.
Yeah, then you 2S.
You get no. You want to dragon rush. You want to dragon rush anytime you can. This means you want to try not to dragon rush in the middle of your combos, but
No,
you can do
when I try
2S.
to dragon, because I'm like, because the combo's too long, I know I can't get the dragon rush, so like I 2S into orb.
You can always get dragon rush. Only time you can't get dragon rush is if you've used it prior in a combo, or you were too far away from the corner in order to get it. Dragon rush is the best situation that you can set up for him because it gives him the same amount of frame data no matter how close to the ground he is. The weakness of 2S is how little frame advantage it gives you. It's something closer to a base Goku situation. So what we're going to do once we get inside of here, we're going to talk about that DHC synergy and the difference between the two. Why you should try to go for Dragon Rush every time, but there are instances where you're just not able to, or if there's like a Dragon Rush that's used, which is pretty likely playing Broly, it gets very difficult for him to retain same side unless you are already committed to something like a tackle. You're already somewhere close to the corner that a rejump will be able to like keep your same side and be able to get like a same side slam. If you don't get like that same side, you end up needing to convert Dragon Rush in order to get your knockdown, so on and so forth. It gets kind of difficult for Broly to hold on to that Dragon Rush, so that might be like another reason why you might want to lean towards having Piccolo on mid. As we're talking about here, we're going to look at everything. We're not only going to look at the benefits of one side, we're going to look at the minuses as well. So if we do a level 1 right here, what's a combo that you know that like you think that it will drop?
Broly, like I do like his BNB, right? Then when I slam him on the floor, I do the medium grab, I vanish. In the corner, you can do like 5L, 5LL, 2M, 5H, and command grab, right? Because you're already in the corner, so like the 5H will keep it there.
Right.
So then I do that into level 1. I jump up Dragon Rush, and sometimes they roll out.
Well, it is tight. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's tight, but like you can always get it. Like it's the timing is universal. You said just a normal BNB.
No, like the 2H BNB.
The 2H BNB?
Yeah.
That combo right there, right? You're saying that's it's dropping off of that. Let's add more scaling on it. Well, let me just get myself 3 bars so I know I have enough. Oh yeah, that is a lot of scaling. So in theory, this should drop, right?
You know, like 5LL, 2M, 5H.
Oh, my button got stuck.
Ready for this? Special. All right.
So like you hold up the whole time? Like after the level 3, just hold up the whole time?
I hold up forward just to get as close as possible. Sometimes you might be a little bit further out over here once you start playing around with active tag, so jumping forward might not give you like as much distance as jumping
Can you
up
put
forward.
on can you put on virtual controller real quickly?
Of course.
Can you do Piccolo's level 3 open?
Did you catch it?
Didn't I? Like you don't have to TK it, you can just do up forward.
Yeah, you can do up forward now because if you hold it, light doesn't change sides if you hold it. It only changes sides because if you're on the ground, if you're not prone, it can then change sides, right? Because you're not on the ground. You're not like active anymore. So, but normally, as long as you're up, this will never happen. But when you're knocked down, it can. That's why, in the past, they'd always jump back to get to the other side that way, and the elbow would finally cross. Because previous patch, we weren't able to like hold it like this, right? In order to always get the cross up, we had to time it to where it was close to the ground, to where he would cancel the follow-up hit with landing on the ground. But yeah, so, just to get this done real quick, we hadn't.
Special. All right.
So I have to wake up 2H, but I think it is 65 frames, 60 at least. That's your plus on. Yeah, it does. I had them set to 2H. Oh, it's 58 frames. 58 frames to the.
Ready for this? Special.
To the 26. So it's literally it's a little under half of what you would be getting. That's like not enough time to set up orb and to be able to like meaty there, to be able to react to their options and such. So yes, you do want to be able to get DR as much as you can, just so you can always get your maximum amount of freight and data. You're aware of like the added block stun, right?
What do you mean?
The added regen that you get from doing a level 1 and a level 1. So if you watch the regen on the characters, see how fast it comes back? That's like faster than normal, right?
Yes, sir.
The reason why it's happening, you noticed how Broly's came back first though, right?
Yeah, because you changed into him.
Yes. As long as whoever you're changing into, that assist comes back first, which is good for our case with Broly, seeing that he gives us Hell Zone Dispatch. In the corner though, you don't want to be Hell Zoning people as much. In the corner, you need more frame advantage to be able to Hell Zone, and now that they have the guard cancel vanish and such as well, I don't think it's just worth using it in the corner anymore. I think definitely Super Dash Mix should be the primary thing that we're going for. The reason for that is because we actually want our opponents to guard cancel us in the corner here. That's like the best possible scenario, right? Because Piccolo, we've already established that we get the assist back faster than ever before, right? So seeing that we get our assist back as fast as we can, let me just do the full-on example for you and everyone else at home.
Ready for this? Special. All right.
Now let's say our opponent blocks this situation, right? Let's assume our opponent is high level. They're trying not to lose the game. They're gonna wake up, they're gonna try to block, they're gonna try to get out the best they can, right? So Piccolo Orb Oki, it's not like it's weaker than Gotenks' Oki because it's not as layered. There's only one thing that's meeting you, where as with Gotenks, there are 4 possible things that could meet you, and he even starts to add more to guarantee a mix-up afterwards and always lock you down, right? So
Piccolo's orb is meaty?
yes, all a meaty is having something that's on the opponent, that's having an active hitbox on an opponent that is waking up. That's all a meaty is, right? Piccolo and Gotenks have the privilege of being able to meaty someone, but without risking active frames. They can instead have a projectile do it in place of them, which eliminates risks. It's all about eliminating risks, right? Because the orb is meaty, we can react to all of our opponents. Since the orb is active and Piccolo is blocking, so you see how Blue Goku is still flipping, the orb hasn't popped, and I'm crouch blocking, which means I'm already watching my opponent to react to anything that they're doing. And if you look at the top left up there, Broly is already recovering extraordinarily fast, the hyper regeneration, because of the level 1. This is why this is Piccolo's best scenario. Let's say our opponent does nothing, right? You have enough time to block stream into this 50-50. How is this a 50-50? Because we're super jumping. You're actually supposed to do air dash light. I'm being lazy right here. There it is. You're super jumping and creating that mix-up. I'm sure you know this, but I'm saying this for everyone involved, even if there are people watching who don't fully understand, right?
Question, right? If I do this mid-screen, right? So do I like super jump IED for Piccolo's
Orb Oki?
like, no, Hellzone mix?
The mid-screen setup that I use, I'm pretty lazy, so I like to just do jumping medium to set up the frame kill. And if you watch, when it ends, you're at the correct height to get the fastest, to get the lowest to the ground air dash. So much so, if you miss it, you'll cancel on the ground. So I do this method to set up my 50-50. This also blocks in the air if your opponent were to guard cancel. But 9 times out of 10, your opponent's going to have to guard cancel before this moment anyway. If you want to be technical, you should. If you want to be technical, you should do super jump float I-80 every time. Yeah, you should be doing that method for your high-low. You can
Like
also
what,
set
that's
up
what-
you can also set up a left right.
So like, do I set the butt to like what, reflect? So it's fake. If it's fake, they reflect it.
Oh no, this is unguard cancelable. So this is on block completely. If you want to
Yeah,
set up the
that's
cross up, you have to have them. It has
Oh,
to be
like-
reflectable.
Like, what do I put on training mode so like I can see if I'm doing it correctly or like, if I'm not doing it fake? Like, so
Okay.
people can get away from it.
Well, all you want to practice is putting guard cancel on. So if you set it down to 15 frames here, let's set it to 20 frames, and let's try to make it as easy possible. So the key, you want to see the blue of the shield. You want to see, you saw the blue of the shield as it transitioned over to this camera angle. You see how you see the blue as it transitions?
Yes.
That's what we want. And that's a Todd if you have an extra assist, right? But that's part of the problem, actually. Because as you see, we're using the assist here. Yes, we can get a full combo. Yes, we can get them back to the corner. If they're inside of the corner, this scenario is the same. This jump up frame kill that you're doing is what you need to do in order to, so you see how I jumped in, he got hit by the hell zone, right? What you want to do in the corner, you want to jump high enough to where the hell zone misses them and they fall back to the ground so you can get the full 2M punish. This is why this mix-up is available. Even if your opponent doesn't know that it's available, I still think we shouldn't be utilizing it in the corner. I think this is strongest mid-screen. Like, if our opponent were to guard cancel us early and we only have 1 assist, Piccolo gets a Todd with 1 assist near the corner for only half a bar.
There's no escape. Hellzone grenade! Get back here! Hellzone grenade! Alright.
So that's enough to kill. I don't know, I didn't have enough meter. So you need like 0.6 or like 0.55 meter, something like that, right? But that is enough to kill for 2 bars. I just don't have enough. I didn't build enough. Let's get our 0.5 meter. This combo is also the same for the 2H Todd as well. This is the same string for 2M to 5M. The only thing that changes is how much meter you need.
You need to like show me. That doesn't look that hard.
So that's
So,
like, this
there
is
a video for it?
this
there
is
a video
Broly's
for it?
well, I guess there is now. I'm recording currently, so I'll post this on my channel so you can have it there.